Y'all know what time it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little quick video, I guess. This particular video is for, this video is for a couple of people who reached out to me. Wanted me to review, go over, backtrack Jay Morris and the 15,000 dummies that fell for the hustle. Now, today, when I type in his name, I see about 20 different so-called black economists going live. Because now Jay Morris is a hot topic. Jay Morris, I get you some clicks and some views, right? It's easy to be against Jay Morris today. Tomorrow, some clown is going in with a march in Atlanta at the underfunded, soon to be bankrupt Black House. The premium echelon real estate investment from the 3-time felon, slick boot wearing Jay Morris. A pimp in his own right. God damn it. Pimping hoes daily. He laid down a PhD in pimping hoes daily. Now, I personally don't really give a shit. I wouldn't give a damn. For those that was following my channel in real time, the very same day he released his contract, we went live. I went over it point by point. I told y'all about frauds who've already committed this. What was my man's name? I brought my partner on who was a partner in crime with the guy, but he didn't end up going to jail because when the feds moved in, he wasn't controlling the money. They only went after the other guy, the Jay Morris, before Jay Morris. But see, none of these YouTubers, what was that dude? I gotta pull his name up. I forgot his name. It's been a minute. But the bigger picture of Jay Morris is to understand, why did these people buy in to the hustle in the first place? What was the reason? What didn't they understand? Where was all the economic gurus? Why was I the only YouTube channel telling you, do not put your money in that bullshit? Huh? Because it's a million of them now. Everybody's a Monday night quarterback. After the game, they could tell you play by play what's going to happen. But the bigger picture is that this type of fraud is still on YouTube somewhere, talking about some subject, setting you up to buy into their system. How can you tell the difference between the real and the fake? How are you able to recognize when you're being hustled? The signs are always there. Let's walk down how many hustles these dum-dums fell for. Far back, and we just going with, that this somewhat same group. We could go back to Umar Johnson. He was going to build you a school. Y'all gave him $2 million. He took your money and went to the strip club. Then next up came Polite. Polite was going to fix your status. Your status is still the same. Took your money, ran off. Then Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh was going to open up a daycare. The only thing he cared about was that particular day. He took your money. He took your money and ran off. Now these are just the conscious community hustlers. We ain't even getting to the real deal that's in the bigger world. The Bernie Madoffs. That's like Jay Morrison is a baby Bernie Madoff. But I had another black guy, I can't remember his damn name right now. Ephraim Taylor. Google that. Ephraim Taylor. Real estate scheme. That was the first Jay Morris. But these lames don't know about who Ephraim Taylor is. Ephraim Taylor took way more money than Jay Morris. He was up to 50 million, 100 million type shit. Y'all never knew. Because he didn't go for like the black community. He just went for the money. He was taking everybody down. In order to get into Ephraim Taylor's hustle, it was a minimum of 25,000. He went big. Jay Morris, on the other hand, he went for the safety zone, the niggas, and took them. And all of these people that fell into that, these are the gullible. They say, hey, now I hear, because I'm not really keeping up with this shit, because this is a goddamn waste of time to even keep up with. But just for the sake of this small little talk real quick, they tell me he moving into religion. Because I remember when he first showed up, he didn't have no religion. Then he got with that girl, and she was kind of like Islam based, so that one of Farrakhan boys married him up. They wasn't exposing him. They got paid. He probably got paid $20,000 to come and do the wedding. Ain't no telling, like Jack told Ellen. But nonetheless, he's a fraud. It's like a room full of frauds. So here's the thing. You had all of these other black economists, right? I forget that other little fat boy that so-called put $10,000 in the black real estate fund over there. Watkins was hanging around with the same crew before Jay Morrison showed up. Watkins had already gaffled up the crew. But if you notice, all of these frauds are all working together. They on the back end counting up the money at the strip club in the back. But here's the deal, right? Believe it or not, it's about who you are and where you stand and where is your worldview and your moral center in your relationship with spirit. Because if you are like a blank slate, if you just what they call woke today, you really sleep. I guarantee you, if we can't, I wish we can get all of those 15,000 people who gave up this money. And why is they just sitting back while Jay Morrison slide around town in some snakeskin boots? If this shit would happen in my city, we'd have been killed the dude. I'm sorry to tell you. We'd have pulled up on him and popped him out. It would have been that quick. We ain't going for that shit. But that's that street justice shit. I was supposed to be talking about that. I would get banned for telling truth around here. But see, these kind of people, you just supposed to just knock them down. It don't supposed to be all, I'm suing you. No, we're not suing you. We're going to send a message to everybody like you that you come over here with that bullshit, you're going to beat your end. That's what you're really supposed to do. Or else you can't put no fear into new people coming along, because it's like, you know, these niggas don't care about, they care about going to jail, but they don't care about getting sued. They've already ran through the money at a fine dining. We're going to write this off as a business dinner. This is a business flight, and this is a business Uber, and this is a business outing. This is a business concert. Everything is getting written off as business, as usual. But in the reality, it's the hustle. It's the hustle. So, if I really was really into this, I would sit down, pull up my computer, pull up all the videos, and walk this shit down. I'm talking about I spend like 5 hours decimating it. But for what? All the victims are still going to be victims. There's no getting your money out this shit. At best, somewhere at the half point line, the 15,000 people should have already been soliciting the SEC to come in and check the books. Because by the time you get to the books, that's when the police come in, seize whatever assets and bank accounts you got left. But apparently, they're going to let him run through all the money till it ain't nothing left. I heard that he took that black house, transferred it to a new name, and then took a loan out against that. Once you do that, you got money to spend. But there is no way for this man to make a profit. Think about this. When he started this fund, you could have damn near just bought anything, $15 million worth of anything, and just sat on it for 2-3 years. It would have turned at least a 25% profit, if not doubled, in the last 5 years. They say the fund is 5 years old. You could have bought anything in Atlanta. Anything, it would have went up in value. How is he losing millions? Because he's spending it on the squad. And all the other hustlers who couldn't control the money, they've been dipped. Now you got these lame-os coming on doing videos talking about, I'm the lead dummy-ass investor with the $40,000 investment that I just wrote off. You gotta write it off because you read the contract a year later and somebody explained to you, hey, stupid, did you read this before you sent the money? And you say, I read it, but I guess I didn't really understand it. Well, that's why you sent the money, idiot. Because you didn't understand it. It's over now. Money gone. Money gone. That's where we at. But for my man, I should call him out. Call me up talking about some Jay Morrison. I was like, look, nigga, I don't even do YouTube right now. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to talk about these lame ass niggas. I don't give a damn. And then I get another goddamn message on a whole nother goddamn. I'm like, why is these niggas calling? Like, I don't care. I don't care. Because I know for certain. And if y'all did, if one of y'all that was listening to my show that day, after I systematically broke this shit down in real time, like I gave you plenty enough time, he hadn't ran that money up way up yet when I did that show. But it was fast. That money came in 10 days. Then it was on 10 million. Why? Because he had been prepping and priming y'all niggas up. But here's what went down right off the back. Something for you to think about, something for you to look into. He didn't have no God perspective when he showed up. He had already told you he's 3-time felon, and he was shady off the muscle. But we like an underdog story. He was standing out on the corner with a pen and a notepad in the middle of the ghetto talking to dumb niggas. You should have left him over there with them niggas in the ghetto. Y'all niggas give him your money, because you niggas will kill somebody. But it's so many dummies. Mind you, if white folks fell for it from Bernie Madoff for billions of dollars, a couple of niggas in the hood with middle class dumb niggas, y'all gonna fall for it. This is what I've learned about the internet. Y'all do not want the truth, and so you are going to love the lie. That's biblical. I hate to say it. For all of y'all who just really ran away from that teaching, that biblical teaching, you're unprotected from all of this type of shit. Because you love you hate the truth and you love the lie. Now, let's watch this play out. If y'all got YouTube tomorrow, I don't know what time it is, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock tomorrow, they gonna all show up wearing red at the Black House to do a press call, and Jay Morrison ain't showing up to no shit like that. That's where you get stabbed. He gonna watch that shit from the living room off a brand new TV he just bought. And he gonna look at y'all like, nigga, in a minute, he gonna disappear altogether. Because all he worried about is the SEC coming over here. Are they gonna come over here and check the books? I don't know what they're doing this March shit. Y'all supposed to be getting SSC involved. Maybe that's what this is all about, to try to point it out. And they still acting like they can save the fund. We need more money. Fool, you don't take good money and throw it after that shit. That's bad money. What idiot is going to get this fool who just ran through 15 million anything? You can't get 15 million back with 500,000 or $1 million. You ain't going to get that back. You might as well go buy 1 million lottery tickets. You got a better chance by buying $1 million worth of lottery tickets than thinking Jay Morris is going to recover. Matter of fact, the real estate market is at a peak, ready to crash. If he buy anything, it's doomsday for him. We'll be picking all that shit up for $10,000 on a tax lien sale. That's where you're headed. So, that's my little tidbit. If you want deep analyzation, if you want Pitt boss to come back, shit, y'all know what to do. You know what to do. I'm not coming back for free. Period. Holla at your boy.